Greetings, Sigmas. If people either envy you or misunderstand you, you might be a Sigma male. Ever walk into a room and feel like you don't need to say a word, but somehow all eyes are on you? Imagine this. A man walks into a cafe, no entourage, no flashy suit, no loud greetings, just a calm presence. He sits in a corner, pulls out a notebook, and starts writing. Within minutes, people are stealing glances. Some are curious, some are intimidated. Some can't even explain why they're drawn to him. That's the Sigma effect. Being a Sigma male isn't a choice, it's a frequency. You don't chase crowds, you don't follow trends, you move in silence and let your results do the talking. While others compete for attention, you command it without even trying. In today's video, we're diving deep into the 10 instantly noticeable traits when you're a Sigma male. These are not just behaviors, they're signatures of a man who chooses independence over approval, solitude over noise, and purpose over popularity. So lean in, Sigmas. Let's break it down. Trait 1. You radiate calm confidence. You're not loud, you're not flashy, but somehow your presence commands attention without saying a word. That's the quiet strength of a Sigma male. Confidence rooted in self-awareness, not approval. True confidence isn't about dominating the room, it's about owning your space. When you walk, it's with purpose. When you speak, every word carries weight. This clarity unsettles some because most people are used to noise, not quiet certainty. Studies in psychology show that nonverbal cues like posture and eye contact often influence perceptions more than spoken words. That's why your calm, focused energy leaves a stronger impact than over-the-top charisma ever could. People instinctively sense your self-trust and boundaries. This unshakable calm not only attracts trust, it also creates mystery. And in a world addicted to attention, your silence becomes magnetic. Sigma tip: confidence doesn't need an audience. It just needs authenticity. Let your presence speak for itself. Trait 2. You're naturally mysterious. Let's face it, people are naturally nosy. Humans are hardwired to seek information, especially when it comes to the unknown. But with you, they're met with a locked vault. You keep your private life under wraps, not because you're hiding skeletons in the closet, but because you understand a powerful truth. Peace thrives in privacy. When you speak, it's intentional. You reveal just enough to spark curiosity, but never enough to satisfy it. That mystery becomes magnetic. People want to know more, but you leave them guessing. Psychologically, this trait taps into the information gap theory. When people sense missing information, their curiosity intensifies. And that's why you're so intriguing. Sigma insight. Mystery isn't manipulation. It's the art of preserving your narrative, making sure the world doesn't define your story before you're ready to share it. You're not being distant. You're just editing the chapters before anyone else gets a read. Trait 3. You don't compete, you create. While others are caught in the rat race, competing for attention, validation, and fleeting applause, Sigma males operate in silence, building with purpose. They don't chase trends or compare timelines. Instead, they focus on originality, innovation, and depth. Research shows that individuals who focus on, like personal growth and meaningful contribution, are more fulfilled and successful long-term than those driven by status or competition. Sigmas embody this principle. They don't announce their moves or seek approval. So when they launch a new project, business idea, or showcase a rare skill, it shocks people. Not because it isn't impressive, but because no one saw it coming. That's the power of low-key mastery. While the world obsesses over who's ahead, Sigmas are crafting something timeless. Sigma reminder: competition fades, legacy lasts. Trait 4. You embrace solitude like a superpower. Solitude isn't loneliness for you, it's a calculated strategy. While many people dread silence, fearing the thoughts that surface when the noise fades, you embrace it. Why? Because silence sharpens your mind. Psychologists have found that solitude improves focus, boosts creativity, and enhances emotional regulation. It's not about isolation. It's about restoration. In those quiet moments, you recharge your mental battery, reflect on your goals, and refine your next move. Unlike the masses who chase constant connection, you use alone time to connect with your true self. That inner clarity, it's your greatest power. Studies even show that intentional solitude can increase productivity and deepen self-awareness. You're not just wasting time, you're preparing for greatness. Alone time isn't empty, it's full of purpose. And while the world rushes to fill every moment with noise, you sit in the stillness, plotting your next breakthrough. That's not loneliness, that's Sigma fuel. Trait 5. You read people instantly. You're the human lie detector, not because you have high-tech gadgets, but because you have a high-functioning brain that pays attention to the subtle things others miss. While most people listen to words, you tune into the pauses, the nervous laughter, the forced smiles, and the flicker of discomfort in someone's eyes. Science backs this up. Studies show that over 60% of communication is nonverbal. That's your playground. You pick up on contradictions between what someone says and how they say it. It's not about being paranoid. It's about being perceptive. You don't expose people to embarrass them. You simply see through the performance. And that's why manipulators hate being around you. Their tactics crumble under your watchful gaze. You don't just read the room. You rewrite the rules based on what's real, not what's rehearsed. It's one of the most powerful Sigma traits. Silent, sharp, and always one step ahead. Trait 6. You're unapologetically independent. You don't rely on people for happiness, success, or identity. That's the Sigma edge. While most people seek validation through relationships or social circles, Sigmas are driven by inner purpose. Studies in psychology show that individuals with high self-determination are more likely to achieve personal goals and emotional resilience. You choose relationships. You don't need them. This unnerves those used to being chased or admired. Your independence isn't loud, but it speaks volumes. Like gravity, it's unseen yet deeply felt. People may not understand it, but they can't ignore it. Sigma principle. Depend on no one. Inspire everyone. Trait 7. You speak with precision. When a Sigma speaks, it's never random. It's intentional, like a master archer pulling back the bow only when the target matters. Studies show that people who speak less but with precision are perceived as more intelligent and trustworthy. That's the Sigma effect, measured, direct, impactful. While others fill the air with empty chatter, you deliver meaning with silence and presence. You don't engage in gossip because it doesn't build anything. You speak to shift minds, challenge mediocrity, or ignite purpose. When your voice enters a room, it breaks the noise, not to add more, but to bring clarity. Speak less, say more. Trait 8. You're immune to social pressure. Trends don't impress you. Crowds don't sway you. You can walk into a party, not fit in with anyone, and still leave feeling more whole than everyone else. That's Sigma freedom, the rare power of being guided not by noise, but by inner truth. While others chase validation, you trust your own path. Studies in psychology show that highly self-aware individuals, like Sigma males, often score higher in independence and emotional intelligence. You don't perform for applause, you move in silence with purpose. The world can scream, but your inner compass whispers louder. Remember, the loudest man in the room is often the weakest. Trait 9. You inspire respect, not popularity. Sigma males don't crave applause. They earn respect through their actions and demeanor. Unlike others who may seek validation or approval, Sigmas remain focused on their purpose. How they handle adversity speaks volumes. They don't let setbacks define them. Instead, they rise with quiet strength. When success comes their way, they stay grounded, not boasting or seeking praise, but letting their achievements speak for themselves. What really stands out about a Sigma is their ability to walk away from drama without engaging. They don't waste time with unnecessary conflicts, choosing peace and focus over petty distractions. People might not always agree with them, but they can't deny the respect Sigmas command. This respect isn't fleeting. It's built on integrity, consistency, and a silent yet powerful presence. The Sigma legacy is simple yet profound, to be respected when you enter and remembered long after you leave. Trait 10. You're always evolving, quietly. While everyone is broadcasting their progress online, you as a Sigma male are in the lab, quietly honing your skills, mastering your craft, and focusing on personal growth. In a world that thrives on public validation and flashy announcements, Sigmas take a different approach. They understand that real progress doesn't need to be shouted from the rooftops. It's evident in the results. The Sigma mindset is all about action, not attention. You're studying, grinding, and working behind the scenes, becoming a better version of yourself without the need for constant validation. You understand that true success isn't measured by how much you tell others about it, but by how much you've accomplished. Then one day, when you've truly leveled up, it's impossible to ignore. People are left in awe trying to figure out how you did it. You don't have to announce your moves. Your achievements speak for themselves. Sigma truth. Let your glow up be seen, not screamed. It's a reminder that growth is most powerful when it's a natural result of your effort. So Sigmas, if you see yourself in these traits, you're not weird, arrogant, or antisocial. You're just operating at a different frequency. And in a world addicted to noise, your silence is revolutionary. These traits aren't just quirks, they're superpowers. And the more you own them, the more impact you create. Be the man who doesn't just fit in. Be the man who stands out without even trying. Sigmas, if this video resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and join this growing brotherhood. Let's keep sharpening each other, building in silence, and living with impact. Having said this,